Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Revelation. Right, guys, I've got like a massive surprise for you today, right? I've been working off camera. I did a lot of work around the base and I made a lot of changes to it in terms of how it looks aesthetically. I was meaning to get into all of this stuff before, but obviously because we had like a set goal for each episode, I didn't end up getting around to do it. But for the most part, yep, before we go in and I'll show you what changes I've made. I've made a few changes outside and one down here as well. So what I've done, I've added like a little area here just in order. I've changed all the walls up here to basalt, and I've just added some flint and steels in here. Just if we need any grains of affinity, we can just light this floor on fire and make that for us. And if we also need flux, I've put obsidian on the wall here, just so we just need to throw some redstone in and right click it. That'll do his thing. But yeah, with that being said, that's like one of the changes that I've made, and I'll show you the others. Yeah, so we'll go outside, and this is where we made a few changes, right? So we've got ourselves a nice little road system going now. Put on some lights and some nice fences and some lamps and stuff like that to make these inverted lamps, right? It's pretty simple, it's not too difficult. So if you look here, and I made these ones, right? It's just literally some cathodes, which is pretty simple to make. Just burn polished andesite, which we had plenty of, and that gives you a cathode. And just some iron bars, white Illuma, which we made plenty of. The other lamps that I used around the base was the inverted lamp. So the black one needs black Illuma, the brown one needs brown Illuma, vice versa. And it's pretty simple to make. It's not too difficult. I've changed over the tree farm. It was giving us a lot we didn't really need, so I've just kind of shortened it up a little bit so it takes up like a neater area here. For the time being, it's been switched off. I don't really need to use it right now. Yep, I've also made like a little road area to our what's it called, environmental tech. So our environmental quarry. I forgot the name of that for a second. I've not done anything with this area, but if you can see, before this was all like rocky and stony and all that kind of stuff. So I've kind of changed it all to grass. And the way I did that, right, I manned myself like a surplus of grass, and I'll show you in a second. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna spoil the surprise, but yeah, I'll show you how I've done that in a second. There's something called a swapping wand, and to make this is pretty simple. It's just two one cord, which is pretty simple to make, and then just glowstone and redstone. What you do is you right click on a block that you want to change it to, and then you have that block. So for example, if I want to change this cobblestone to grass, I'll have to have a surplus of grass in my inventory, and then I will just have to shift right click this block, and then right click this one, and then it will change it. And if you press the equals key on your keyboard, you can go up a notch, like 5 by 5, 7 by 7. So I've also changed this whole mountain into like the same kind of thing. So the same deal here. But yeah, I've made like a little home for our power core. It was just sitting bare here before, so I kind of made something that looks pretty nice, I think, in my opinion. What I used for this was factory blocks, and they're pretty simple to get, right? Factory blocks. I'm just gonna quickly show you which ones I used. Where you at? I feel as if factory block. So I use these ones, and what you need to do is put iron and stone together, which gives you 32, which is quite a lot. You get quite a bit for this, and then you just use the chisel on it in order for it to look a bit different. So I made it look like this, and so let's just show you what we've done. Yeah, so this is literally it, the power core and also the energy pylons and all that good stuff. But yeah, so that's like one of the major things that I did. Didn't take me too long, pretty decent at building as it is anyway. So yeah, as well as flatten all this area out, make it look nice, because I've got some plans for that in some later episode. I don't think I've made any other changes out here apart from put up some feral flare lanterns. So whacked one there, and then there's also where you are. One right there, and then one on that tree as well, just so we don't get anything spawning in these areas whilst we're working on it. But yeah, guys, that's it for the most part outside. Inside the base, it's another thing. So I've moved up the screen controller and the environmental controller here in one area before. If you notice that there was only one there, and for the most part I got rid of my chests and I made myself like a whack ton of 4K, 16K and 64K ME drives. It took me a lot took me a lot of time, but yeah. So we're looking full on storage right now. We've got a few 64K. I think I've made about 5 64K. The rest are like 16. And then, you know, just guess as good as that, right? Okay, for the main part, right? I have not done anything with them two rooms, but I want it to look neater. I want it to look more organized. So what I've done is this, right? It looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah. So for the most part, our rubber production is all behind here. Oh, are you on? Are you not pulling out? That's the problem. You should be doing your thing now, I think. Yep, cool. But yeah, for the most part, I've put the rubber production behind a door here, and the same kind of setup, but I've kind of made it look a bit easier, or work a bit easier, and more of like a compacted area. I did like a nice little grass here and a brown inverted lamp just for a light source. The wood I've just whacked in here, and that basically gets pulled out at the bottom of there into the laser, which is down here. So I'll just quickly show you right now. This mechanical user, it gets pulled in from there using transfer nodes and then into the mechanical user. Whenever this is running out, it'll start replacing it, which is pretty good. And then it's just the same kind of process. 3 fluid extractors, fluid ducts going into the latex processing unit. This is getting powered by a flux point in the back there, and then the fluid duct and the aqueous accumulator is pumping in water. Yep, so for the most part, it looks pretty decent. I think, you know, I've just walked into like a little area here and give it like a nice wooden theme. How we're generating rubber. That's moving up as we go by. Cool. This was the swapping tool I was talking about outside. So, you know, you just shift right click. You want to change a block to cobblestone now, and then shift click up here. It's just what it is. I've kind of explained it outside anyway. If I end up using that further down the line, you know, you'll see in action. But for now, it's fine. This is our thermal expansion room. This is where all the good stuff's happening. So what I've done, which is the biggest change to like the setup, right? Because the machines are all the same. Is this stuff here. So the ender chest that was connected to our miner upstairs is now being pulled out into this chest, and this chest is pulverizing everything. So the stuff that it can't pulverize, it will leave in there. Firestone ore, do not have it in your inventory. That's my only warning I'm going to give you. If you do, this will happen. Everything's going to start going on fire, which we don't really want. I learned that the hard way. But yeah, anyway, the items are being pulled out of the ender chest, which is connected to our void ore miner up there, and that's being pulled in here, getting pulverized and entering here, and then this is basically being pulled in by our transfer node. And I'm sure I put a filter on this. Oh, sorry, the only thing I've filtered out of the back, I'll show you now. So I've got another one that's pulling out of here, and that's basically got a filter on it, and I'm filtering draconium ore. So when it finds draconium ore, it's going to pull it out straight into the furnace, if it makes sense. But yeah, for the most part, that's pulling into there, and then that's putting all the stuff that was pulverized into this chest. And this chest is basically being pulled in by the redstone furnace, and that's, you know, whatever it can do, it'll pull into small storage crates. So I've made like a little automated system here. Just a matter of getting all this stuff into my ME drive, which we'll, you know, focus on soon. This stuff here is pretty simple, pretty basic. So this is an input, that's an output, and this is our compactor. So anything we need compacting, I'll whack in here and it will output into that chest. Same thing with the induction smelter. Anything we need induction smelting, we just whack in the top and it will output into here. It's not much automation going on here, but for the most part, you know, it's pretty good for what we need it to be. This one is our magma crucible, which we have filled up with redstone for now, and that's getting pulled in by the fluid transposer in case we need to make anything like we did last episode. For example, the what was it called again? Flux. I'm sure it was a flux armor, right? Yeah. So these where you are. So this is called the flux electron blend, and to get this, you just you put electron blend in here with the rest on. So if you need to do anything exotic like this in the future, we'll have this on hand handy for us, and anything that it does make, it automatically pulls out into this chest, so we'll be able to see it there. On this side, we've not really done much else. We don't have that many machines, so we are going to be working towards getting some more thermal expansion machinery going for us a bit later on. But for now, I think this still does the job nicely. And you know what? For the most part, I'm pretty proud of myself, of outdoing myself. It looks pretty decent, and just our energetic infuses in this corner. But yeah, that's our thermal expansion room, which we are going to be making, changes to in the future. But for now, that's perfect for what we need it to be, right? And then now here is our Ender IO. I want to get into Ender IO because we need to kind of get into Ender IO to progress the pack. So if you see the last episode, we made like a simple alloy smelter here. We are going to be upgrading all these machines, but I don't really have anything else made for Ender IO right now, so we are going to be getting into that shortly. Yeah. With that being said, not really made that many changes. We're looking at 759 million RF right now. I did get some more, what you call it, uranium in here, so we are gonna be pumping our energy like mad. But yeah, I just want to fill up that core outside just so we can start utilizing it. But it doesn't, it's pretty good. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section about down below. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, just do whatever you gotta do. And then down here, the only change we made was these lights, right? The reason being, I'll let you know now. If we go down to our mob grinder farm thing, the reason why I added all these lights, right? If I was to switch them on last time with the minimum amount of lights, stuff was still, like, mobs were still spawning in there. So right now, if we've switched the lights on, literally no mobs are going to spawn in there. So we've completely switched this off now. Yep. Before there was like a few little stragglers here and there, but now it's bare. There's literally nothing spawning, which is good, which is what we needed to be, right? Not many changes to here. Apart from the lights, I think we've added reinforced large drums, right? And to get reinforced large drums, I'm just going to type drum, which makes it easier. Is literally just 6 diamonds and an iron drum, which is the same way as we normally made it, and just 2 weighted gold pressure plates. And I just made 2 of them. The reason being is one's being pulled out in order to use for the mob duplicator, and the other one is just liquid XP being stored for us, which is, we're gonna need it for something. Liquid XP. This, right? If you just write U on this, oops. It'll give you a usage, right? So if you look out at the fluid transposer, you can make some cool stuff with it, like blitz powder, nitrate dust. If you put nitrate dust and have some liquid XP in the fluid transposer, we are going to find a way to get this tanked up and connect it to our fluid transposer upstairs. But you can also do like a bottle of enchanting, which is good. There's quite a lot of recipes you can get using this, right? Sulfur, you can make blaze powder. So there's like countless recipes you can make with it. So I just thought it's best to store it early and see what we can do with it in the future episode. But for the most part, guys, that's it for everything. That's what I've done, right? So I hope you enjoy it and I hope you like it. So moving forward with the episode, I wanted to get into some basic drawer systems. I'll let you know why in a second. So the reason being is because when this is turned on for a long duration of time, right, it builds up with bows and arrows and armors of all sort of stuff. I don't really want all these unnecessary items in my chests, right? So look, it is kind of these are all empty. So what I've done, right, I've gone into each one of these chests and seen the most produced item that we want to store from the mob farm, and it's all this stuff. So 1 2 3 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, so 26 35. We need to make 35 drawers. So I want to make a drawer for each one of these items so we can start storing large quantities of this sort of stuff in there, right? So let's see. Yeah, 35. So we are going to need 35 drawers, right? So let's just start getting crafting. Okay. Drawer. We need 1 drawer controller, because I do want to connect it up with my ME interface a bit further on down the line, but for now we'll just make this stuff, right? So we need some stone, one basic drawer, and 2 redstone, which we should have plenty of, I think. Yeah, cool. So 1, 2, we need 4 of them. 1 diamond, 4 stone, and I'll say basic drawer. We don't have any more wood. Why not? Got plenty of wood, lads. Let's just make up some, just a few of you. Put you back in there, and then, you know, we're gonna save this. So drawer controller. I'm gonna save this stuff, and we're gonna need some drawers. Hold 32 stacks per drawer and 8 stacks per drawer. 32. So we're gonna need these, right? So we'll make up. We'll just favor you for now. There was something that I wanted to make before as well, but I'll let you know why and what for. But for now, we'll just stick to doing this, right? Okay. So we need 35 of these. So let's just make ourselves one of these. And can we make? How much do we make? 17. And we need to make ourselves a chest. Chest. Boom. 18, and then just double it for 42. We don't have any more wood. Oof. Let's just get like a full inventory of it. Why not? And just some more basic drawers. Oh, we needed 35, didn't we? I don't know why I'm making 50, but it is what it is. Okay, cool. So we made one of those, and we should be able to make one of these now. Cool. Cool. So how are we going to do this? So basic drawer can go basic drawer controller. 35, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. Gonna need a little bit more space, so I feel as if we should just put it on this wall here, and then we could just pipe it under the chests. Yeah, that's the best option, I think. Cool. Yeah, we'll just do that. So let's just see if we can't make ourselves one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be it, I think. It's worked out perfectly. So what I want to do is put the, what is it, basic row there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And then we should attach 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Oops. 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Ooh, just about. Just about. Right, so now what we'll do is we'll make ourselves some transfer pipes. We've already got some, and just some transfer nodes. Cool. And we want to basically pipe everything into here. But before we do so, I need to clear up my inventory. We just put you in here for now, I feel. Just get all my stuff in here. Because I want to start setting these up. So if we grab all of you, and then start assigning you to the chest. I feel as if that's going to be right. So I want my mob drops on the left, and yeah, you know what? We'll just do it like that. So what's this? So this is glowstone, right? So glowstone, we will put you here. Bones here. Strings, feathers, gunpowder, heads. Cool. Redstone, put you here. Iron, we can put you there. String, eyes, sugar, bottles, pulverized obsidian, and sulfur. Basalt, we put you here. Do an Enderman head. Another head there. Some bones. Nebulous heart. Zombie brain. Some more bones. I'm just kind of making it up now right now. So we put you there. Put you there. And boom, boom, boom. One more. Cool. I feel as if that is everything that we can potentially get out of our mob farm. So let's just start building and get our stuff back. And we'll shove you back in there. Cool. Okay. So what I want to do, I want to connect. Should we make ourselves a draw key? That's the question. You know what? Why not? Let's just make ourselves a draw key so we can lock these. Yeah. So draw key. Okay. Let's do it. We make one of these. And then we should have everything else for the rest, right? Okay, cool. We made ourselves a draw key. So how did this work? Yeah, this basically locks everything to that one item. Cool, cool. Get you top row done as well. Am I missing one? Nope. Cool. Right, okay, now we can work toward almost. We can work towards getting this connected now. So I want to go 2 down. Ideally, I just literally want one chest here. So I'm going to remove the rest of them. Just going to test to see if it actually works. So we get ourselves a transfer node onto here and then put in piping. And whack you into here. That should start doing its thing, I feel. Okay, one more thing, right? I want to get a trash can made. So a trash can. I should have one in my inventory anyway. Sorry, in my ME terminal. Trash. Yeah, I've got one here. So what I want to do with this here is I want to put you here. Whoa. Let's just work our way around. So you want to hopefully... Whoa, that's connected, which we did not want. Okay, now that should be going in. I feel as if this should work, but if it's not working, what we can do is change it over into the item pipes. So let's just make ourselves some item pipes real quick. So item ducts. Okay, let's just whack you guys back into our inventory because we're not going to need you anymore. Put you there. So let's just make some item ducts. Do we not have any? Oh, it's one word, one word. We've got one server, which is good. An item duct. We want to make the opaque version because we don't want to be killing our frames. Should have enough stuff, right? So let's just get a stack of those. Hopefully that should do the job. Put a server there and then just disable you. Item duct, right? Okay, that should hopefully work. I'm hoping so. You go up here and then you come back this way. Cool. Now it's a problem because we need to get back in. I'll just go back around just to see if we can't see this stuff working now. Okay, so that is literally going into the bin. Let's have a look. It is working. How many are you taking at a time? That's the question. So if I see the arrows, do we not have arrows? No, we don't have arrows. That's gonna go straight into the bin. I'm just gonna wait this out just to see if it works because I don't really want to be messing around with it too much. I think we kind of pulled it off. Let's just wait to see if that actually works. Let's just get rid of you so you can speed it up a little bit. Can we not? Including stack size extracted. So, can we not upgrade you? That's the question. Sorry. We're seeing so thermodynamics. Turn the restaurant control item servo. Well, it doesn't really matter too much. Let's just throw you in the bin because we don't really need you. I hate having extra stuff that we don't need. Item duct is fine. So you should be doing your thing. You should be pulling in bones and all that good stuff straight into our drawer system. So where's bones on here? So we do have a stack of bones now, but we only max 32. Cool. So what we'll do right now is we will make up just for now because I feel as if that's empty, right? Okay, so if we just to speed up the system, put you there, you there, you there, and then get ourselves our wrench from upstairs from you, and you. I don't feel as if that's got anything inside it. Nope. So we don't need you. And let's make ourselves a couple of more servos. Boom. Oh, what are we missing? What are we missing? We're missing some iron nuggets. Put you back in there. That should be able to give us 2 servos. If we just kind of do you and turn you off, you should be pulling in as well. Yeah, you are. Cool. How many bones do we have? We have 1 stack which plus 41. You are very slow. You are very slow. I want to hopefully can we not make a extract item for something max stack size? Max stack size 8. 32, 64. So if we make ourselves one of these, that should hopefully play out faster, right? Okay, just a learning curve, guys. So let's just make ourselves some of you. I feel as if we've got everything. No electrum. electrum now. Let's go back down, finish off this servo. Cool. We've got some more sorted. I've only made 2 over me. It is what it is. So if I remove you and you, put you there, and disable the restaurant access, you should be pulling out stacks at a time now, yeah? Or half stacks at a time. Cool. That's what we needed. So let's just tidy this area up because we don't need you. And we'll get rid of you guys as well. Cool. So that should be doing its thing, I think. And the rest going in the bin. Why you not? Well, you're not pulling out because. So I'm gonna let it do its thing, guys. And if that empties out completely, then we know that it's working. And if it's not, then there's an issue. So we need to get to the bottom of it. So I'll see you guys in a bit once it's all done and dusted. Yeah, so guys, I've come back and we've got an issue. So what was happening was that majority of the items that were being pulled out was getting diverted to this trash can, and I've removed it for now, and I need to find out a fix in order to get it sorted. But for the most part, guys, everything that the draconic mob grinder kills, it gets pulled into this chest, and that gets pulled out into this storage system, and we're going to be hopefully connecting this up with our ME system. And once we do that, we'll be able to access all this stuff from our ME system without having to use up our 64K storage drives. Yeah, guys, that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. We made a good amount of changes, and I hope you guys are happy with the new base design and all that kind of good stuff. And with that being said, if you liked the episode, smash that thumbs up button. It'll help me out massively. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it sleazy for now.